So let's jump right in here. We're not really sure how to play modern Magic anymore, so we're just gonna try something, play it, see what happens. We're gonna do Red Prison, the anti-Chalice builds. Yeah, we're gonna go fast. There used to be something else in here. I literally took it out about 5 minutes ago and don't remember. But we put Eidolon main decked. This was sideboard. We put this main decked and I took something out. You could probably figure it out. But we went ahead and did that little swap there, and we're going to see how that plays out for us. Otherwise, we've got a lot of Planeswalkers in here. I had the idea to play something with like Suppression Field. I asked the Libra and Taxes folks, hey, what's up? Got any lists with Suppression Field? And they said no. So we're going to play Red Prison, at least for League number 1 tonight. And then we'll just figure it out from there. Let's go. I don't even know how to play Magic anymore. We're just going to, click these buttons, get going, done. Oh, the Discord is invalid now? Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can fix that on the fly. Click this. It's also not a sub-only Discord. There are sections for non-subs as well. Twitch, browse, profile channel. That's us. We're live. Mute that. Edit panel. You said it was where? If they're different links, it's just because I haven't updated one of them. Oh, shoot. There's so many panels here. This is hard to do in the little tiny window I have. I have 18 seconds. Bam. Submit. Fixed. Maybe. At least one link was fixed. Go find the one link that is fixed. We're 0-0 against TCG International. Has coupon code. All right, we're going to keep the opening hand. I've asked them for a coupon code. If we get one, I will put it in chat. All right, we got ourselves Eidolons, we got Furies, and all of that good stuff. We'll see where this leads us. We'll see what people are playing in Modern these days. Opponent's trying to cast something for free. Urza Saga is our friend, by the way. We can deal with that card. We have Blood Moons. Amulet. Oh, we're going to be looking for Blood Moon. Gonna be looking for Blood Moon. We'll go ahead and start with this Eidolon here. Season Pyromancer, probably ditching Shatterskull plus maybe the Fury, maybe the Chandra. Maybe the card we draw. Trying to find Blood Moon and ASAP here, probably. Here comes a Grazer. Permanent takes 2. Puts in another bounce land, perhaps. If they do that, they'll get Dryad down, probably. Nope, just a castle. Untaps the castle. No crazy things with Saga yet, but they'll have a second amulet here. This is going to get... Oh, they're going to have like a bunch of amulets here. We could just die next turn. We could legit just die. Okay. I think the best course of action here is simply just to dig. So we're gonna play our lands. We're gonna go ahead and Season Pyromancer. I'll get rid of probably Shatterskull plus. I kind of want to get rid of the land because it really probably won't matter that much here. So get rid of both lands. Looking for that Blood Moon. All right, well, we ended up getting 2 lands. That is the way. Pass turn, the 0-3 blocks the Eidolon. We'll see if my opponent just insta-kills us here. Keeping both Chandra and Fury, it does give us the opportunity if we top deck a red card and they play a Titan, we could theoretically kill it. They go get a map of all things. I guess they do have 2 amulets here. Bounce land, but this only makes red and white, so we're not going to get amuleted here, but they are going to use Expedition Map to go get something. We're looking for that Blood Moon right here, right now. What are you going to go get? We have only 4 of them in the list, by the way. This list is not running 5 or 6. Not trying to over Blood Moon our opponents tonight. Oh, I remember what I took out, because it would be decent in this matchup. I took out main deck Bridge. One goes and gets another Saga. Okay, you got that. Got to return land, maybe basic forest. That's what they do. This is only a 3/3. All right, well, Strike It Rich is not exactly that great of a card. I mean, they didn't go kill me that last turn here. I think I just Chandra, remove the construct, and swing in for some damage. What else do we really have going for us here? I probably want a hard cast Fury, if anything. All right, in we go. Pass turn. Pretty simple. Take 3, 13, 18. Saga, 4 unknowns. Castle Garenberg puts the Saga down. That's kind of good for us. It's not too frightening here. All right. Another Chandra. Do I just remove this? Do I try to get it with the Fury? Probably go up. Crucible. Fury, move this out of the way, attack. If we get the Blood Moon, we play the Blood Moon. I could have that Fury. This is a mistake by us to have not played our land first. My bad, chat. Rusty here. But we'll still remove an attack for some damage. We did get 2 in, which, you know, with the Eidolon down here, it could matter. It could matter. All right, connect with our opponent's face here for a good 5, putting them to 6. We've got lethal in many ways next turn. F16 through this turn. We'll see if they've got us. They don't. We just simply roll over them like a natural red deck, smacking face with creatures. All right. We do have Torp Orb in this version. I do have a bridge sideboarded. I do have Pithy Needles and Spyglass. Those are interesting. There's probably not a lot I am changing, though. I might just take Fire Artisan out and, like, maybe the light ups. I could bring in the Abrades and then, like, maybe Pithing Torp Orb. I could see that working for us. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's do that. Pithing Needle name Saga. It's kind of like Moon number 5. Torp Orb to stop Titan from going crazy nuts. Ugin's decent still against the Titan. Blood Moons are obviously exceptional here. Blood Moon, Karn, Downtick, Voidmere, play Voidmere should be almost a entire lock against something like Force of Vigor. Chandras and Furies, combinations of those deal with the Dryad. While I do enjoy a Chandra Fire Artisan as a way to finish the game off with the Light Up the Night, this isn't really a game about that necessarily. This is a game about getting Blood Moon, playing some creatures, smack them a few times, and finish them off with a little bit of burn or damage to the face. So hopefully everyone's had a good last week. It's been a little while since we've been live. Thank you for your patience. We're going to keep this fun hand for our friend over there. TCG International. Gives us a chance to also shout out that we have a TCG affiliate. Check it out. Expedition map for our opponent off of Basic Forest. They know who they're playing against. Gonna play our land. A Braid is actually nice to see here. An Amulet is kind of a pain and annoying for us, and we're gonna go run ourselves into a Blood Moon here. I imagine this Expedition map is just going to be used at some point here to go get maybe a Saga or something else. If they go get Saga, definitely the Blood Moon is coming down. If they don't get the Saga, definitely Blood Moon is going down. I mean, there's no other option here. Opponent gets a Saga. We might get the joy of killing a Dryad here with the Fury as well. It appears we're just going to get a solid Stone Rain out of Blood Moon, and that is just what we're going to do. F6 through the turn. Double bolts are nice. That gets rid of a Titan. A Braid Bolt gets rid of a lot of things too. Nice Stone Rain there. Good job, Blood Moon. Fosted, what's up? 15. 15. It's really good. I will replay Blood Moon, by the way, if my opponent kills this with, like, force. How's it going? 15 months is a long time. It's over a year. That's a crazy amount of time. Crazy. There's an amulet. I could have braid that. I wouldn't mind Karn first if I get that chance. I don't, so we're just going to pass. Gonna pass here. I think if they kill the Blood Moon in response, I abrade the Vigor. They do, so we'll go ahead and abrade here. Boseiju, which is kind of nifty for us because then we get another land here, and the extra land gives me the ability to double bolt in a pinch. What's up, PBGBs? 28 months. Now you're just showing off. That's a long time. That is a long time. All right, I'd love to do something with Karn, activate Amulet, kill it with a Fury. It's really tempting. Probably just another Blood Moon is the correct answer here, though. Let's not get too feisty here with what we're doing. They already used one thing to remove a Blood Moon. Why not follow it up with a second one? If we get a red card here, Karn Uptick Amulet is really tempting. Like really, 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 really tempting. They're paying costs. We might be losing Blood Moon. They have 2, 4, 5, 6 if they can remove the Blood Moon. They entertained it. Maybe it's a Force of Vigor. A Pithing Needle. All right. Karn. I think it has to be an uptick on the amulet here. And remove it. There's a lot of goodies in the sideboard, but I think I like removing the amulet here. I actually think I like doing it with the other Fury as well. I want to keep double bolt for next turn. This way I can also get this out. If I top deck Torp Orb, I don't have these random Furies kind of stuck in my hand. And I'm going to be doing a down tick here probably with the Karn. I'm doing something with red mana. Interesting. Oh, that's a lot of mana. What are you doing for 4 mana? Trying to blow up this with Force of Vigor, you gotta pitch something. Which makes me want to go get a Void Mirror next, potentially. I imagine they have a green card. But that would stop things like Summoner's Pact as well. Okay, pass the turn back. We can always fall back on Bridge as well if we need to for a couple turns. Double Bolt, not accessible at the moment. How's the prison life? Well, I mean, we ran into an opponent that I think were a favored matchup. There's the Force of Vigor, so we do lose that on the Blood Moon. That is a Boseiju and a Force of Vigor. They do pitch a Primeval Titan. It appears they're going to perhaps cast one, and they do. That's fine. A land drop here would be very nice. Karn down tick, go get Bridge, double bolt. Seems like a great line. 2 cards for our opponent. We're trying to like mix mash some stuff here. And by doing that, I think we're getting close to a potential that like does Red Rage plus something else. But when it goes against the Slayer's Stronghold, but none of this is untapping. They bounce Radiant Fountain, so that's the land that went to hand. I could Chandra and just shoot this. I also kind of have the means to just go get Liquimetal Coating. If I did that right now, double bolt here, Liquimetal Coating here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They do have enough to like make another Titan. I still think it's maybe the plan here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You just never really know. We can stop Primeval Titan. And then Chandra's not a bad one. Down tick on something like a Dryad seems decent. Radiant Fountain, okay. We're not stopping too much here. There's a Summoner's Pact. They get a Dryad. I like this. I like this. So go ahead and play a Dryad down. They're going to activate probably here. Makes it a 4/4. That does kill Karn here. Beginning of combat. Let's go ahead and hit the Titan twice here so we don't have any Valakut. But yeah, a moon off the top will win this game potentially. Obviously, they're going to go here. Karn, it's probably better to play Dryad here, but Karn's kind of interesting as well. Sorry, play Chandra here. I could play Chandra, and I don't have to down tick, and I could kill this, but I probably leave the Abrade for something else now. No, a moon would come on top of this and kill them. They're going to have to pay. Let's think here. It's a shame that I can't Karn and like stop this because they have these two and then they do have this as well. But if I Karn upticked here, it's kind of an interesting line. Let's think briefly through it. Uptick on something like here with the Karn. Karn sits at 6. This exists. They go 4 to here. They have to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 into it. And they have this plus a land drop, perhaps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kill 1 land here. Timestamps. Blood Moon on top of. It would have to be a Blood Moon after. So if I killed this, let's just think here. I kind of feel like Karn's the play here. Kill this, they pay 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 3 plus maybe green source or something like that. I mean, I think Karn's the play here. I really think it does. I think we have some flexibility here. Let's kill the blue land and pass the turn. I know this is going to potentially go to 4 here because of the Slayer Stronghold play, but that's the play then. Like, so what if they have 2 lands here? If they have 2 lands, great. They win. Valakut plus something else. But they need exactly 2. I think otherwise this turn's more or less a wash here. Then I Chandra down tick and remove another green source, and then we're just off to the races. Yeah, see, this is their turn. Their turn sucks. And we're going up here anyway again. And then we have Liquid Metal plus Abrade if we get like really far behind here. That is so tempting, but it is so tempting, but I think we can wait a turn. Kill more green sources here. Ta-da, ta-da, pass turn. I probably hit the Boros Garrison next, though I could do the Blood Moon shenanigans. Looking good so far. I think we got this game. I think we bought ourselves just enough time there. Another forest is played. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Titan could be played here. If they do Summoner's Pact and go get this, and they play a Titan, then we look really strong because I just Blood Moon and I get rid of a forest and we win. Gets a Dryad. Okay, we're gonna beef up a Dryad here, but I think I still win. They just don't realize it yet. You're gonna get to see that these are gonna turn into sad things. But I think we win. I know they don't know this or not, but I think we win. So play Blood Moon. You'll see these that are swamps and islands and forests and plains. They turn into mountains. Ta-da! We make a forest really cool. Make it into an artifact, and now we are just pawns of things. Opponent has some stuff to do here. We're gonna have 6. Do they have the answer to Blood Moon, or are they dying to pact? Dead. Nice. All right. We went with a little bit of Blood Moon luck there. Not bad. Interesting to go get the Dryad, but they were trying to get rid of the Karn because they know we were picking things off and picking up double Blood Moon there. Game is all about that Blood Moon. Good start. Good start. Look at that. Instant match number 2. Let's go. All right, we're going to keep this hand. This looks like a fun, really nasty, I'm going to do a lot of damage to you kind of hand. And sometimes Prison, if you've been around the block for a while, is Pyro Prison. And Pyro Prison is just all the rage. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. A Valakut here. We're going to play Eidolon. I like our chances here. Karn downtick liquid metal coating here. Although Valakut and Scalding Tarn. We're that other weird list version. All right, opponent takes some damage here. I've got a ramp. I think I just Eidolon here. Oh, they bolt my Eidolon. All right. I understand. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and just Eidolon and pass turn. I think this is the correct play. They're going to take some more damage here. Chandra and then Light Up the Night could be lethal here. There's a Dryad. Wouldn't mind killing that. Play 2 lands here. That catches them up. It's a little frustrating. I'm going to have to kill this, probably. They're at 8. Jeez. I almost have them. They're going to shoot this. Go to 6. Search for tomorrow. Jeez. They're almost dead. Well, I have to... I have to kill this, right? If I don't kill this, we're going to get in for 2. Put them to 6. Search comes off. Suspended 2 turns. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6. I'm at 20. This is going to be too big. Yeah, I think we just kill. Remember, Light Up the Night has a cool clause, X+1 to creatures, and I think it's Planewalkers. And then we play a Fire Artisan here. I don't think we can lose. That's if we top deck a land. Top deck Bolt, I think we win too. We'll see. Oh, there's Titan. That's kind of nasty. Titan with Valakut. Now we might be dead. Well, land, I play the Chandra, and then we just see what happens here. Not a whole lot I can obviously do here, but we have them dead next turn if, you know, if they don't kill me. But attacking Primeval Titan, land drop here, land drop. That's a lot of damage. 6 plus this. I think we just died here. A little bit of a shame. Wonder if I could have squeaked in damage somewhere. I don't think I could have. All right, another matchup where Blood Moon's pretty decent. Okay. Okay, similar stuff. Try Torpor here. A Braid's not necessarily needed in this instance. Cut 1 Fire Artisan. I think I want to main deck 1 Void Mirror and get rid of 1 Ugin. I'm gonna keep the Light Up the Nights. I think having some reach here is gonna be a little more important. 1 Ugin comes out because they're kind of a combo. Obviously we can bridge them, but they're gonna like scape shift me or something. So looking for Blood Moons, maybe the Void Mirror to save it from like Force of Vigor. We could bring in Pithing Needle or Spyglass to name like Boseiju. I think I'm going to get that off Karn if we get that, because Blood Moon and maybe getting rid of the Forest is a plan in this matchup. I'd like to go fast here, but we'll see what we're granted. Torpor here, turn 2. I'm going to keep this. It's a little bit interesting to keep it. What I'm hoping to do is top deck a red spell, and I'm going to just put Double Fury down and try to slam face ASAP here. They might have like pair of bolts for me, but you know, so what? Here comes a search probably. Yeah. All right, we're all in. Here we go. We're all in. There's only one future for our opponent. It's maybe getting 12'd to the face. We'll see. Maybe they have bolts to prevent this. Double bolt and I might hit the concede button. Who knows? Another search and a tapped Valakut. That's not good for my opponent. Crunch. Well, they're at 5. They're at 5. Can they prevent this? They might. Game's not over just yet. Searching gets the basic forest. All right. One of these connects, though. You're dead. Concession. Look at that. Look at them blazing furies. Look at them blazing furies. All right. Gonna hit that submit button. That's all we got to do. Or fury combo. Yeah. Doesn't happen much. I mean, we risked it. If they had 2 bolts, or even 1, they buy themselves a couple turns there. But it's aggressive. It's aggressive on the play. I mean, you know, smack them on turn 3, smack them on turn 4. All right, this hand is garbage. We'll throw this one back. That's not doing anything. This would be doing a lot if I had more than 1 land. Could I keep it? Ugh. Torbran would approve that win. Heck yeah. I'm going to mulligan this. I think we need more lands. 2 lands. Eidolon. Light up can go here. I guess the Fury goes. Kind of hate it. Not a fan of this hand. But I don't think I can go much further than 5 to have a shot in this game. Fetch, shock, search. There you go. They're doing their thing. We do hit land. That's good. Great place to start out here. Dwarven Mine. I like it. Blood Moon would be great here. No Blood Moon. It is good to see lands, though. F6 through this turn. S6 through this turn. We like that button. There's not much else I want to be doing. Basic Forest, perhaps, here. Opponent's going to be at 15. Attacking with Eidolon here and bolting a Dryad's not a bad thing. Not great, either. Scalding Tarn, explore, take a little more damage, play another land. Really need that Blood Moon here. Although if they miss on a land here, that'd be really good. They fetch, haven't played a land yet. Maybe they fetch shock here. Nope. Mountain, secure Tribe Elder. Oh, did they not? They missed a land. Ooh. Oh, and double bolt. Oh, okay. Yes, attack. Pass turn. Pass. Yep. I gotta try to keep the Crucible Defiance here. It'd be kind of nice to get that in. Opponent plays 1 spell here and I double bolt. Things get very interesting. I could also double bolt a Titan, but I don't think that's the right line. There's a Dryad. Person's at 8. Double bolt plus Chandra is lethal. Oh, they shock in. Let them tap out. You got it. You may wish. While you're wishing, I'm going to kill you. Get killed. Wish for death. You may play a card you own from outside the game this turn. Unless they were getting like a 0 drop, I don't know what they were going to play. All right. Good start. Red Prison does do things still in 2022. How's it going, Slayer? Oh, they could get a Valakut? I guess that's true. That's true, because they play it, right? Wish says play. What's Tron Prison? Something we don't play on this stream. We don't play it on this stream. Simple. And it's not because it's bad. No, Tron Prison's fine. Just, we don't particularly like it. I wonder why Twitch chat on this screen is not showing those emotes, but Twitch chat on this screen is showing those emotes. Bouncing little sheep. I think Slayerfall might be one of the first people to ever use that one. Never heard it, never seen it. Mystic Forge, Karn, Great Creator, Ugin, the Ineffable for cheaper artifacts. Play spells, maybe they're Aether Flux or something else to win. Uh-oh, our opponent's 4-0, we're 2-0. That's not good. Gigantha, I don't like that. We're going to keep this hand. It's okay. It's okay. We might have to be killing some pesky little things. Ah, the Ember page, the forgotten Ember page. The Rakdos prison lists are probably just lists that have like Liliana, Chandra, removal, Kroxa, or Seasoned Pyromancer, Thoughtseizes, and Inquisitions if you want them. Stuff like that. We're gonna kill this monkey if it's played. I guess we'll kill it this way. Hold a bolt. It doesn't seem bad. Yeah, I think we made all the efforts to make a guide in. We ended up playing it. Thoughtseize, let that go through. And then Simian Spirit Guide got banned, and then we made like the full Ember guide, and then Companions got banned, and a good section of that guide is for that stuff. It's just never a good idea to invest in a little project. It turns into sadness. Last round was against Amulet, or not Amulet Titan, Titan Shift, and we beat them. Blood Moon. All right. I'm going to give them the information that I drew a mountain. Inform their decisions here. Heartless Summoning makes things cheaper. If you wanted to, you could go that way if you wanted. Interesting to fetch Shock here. I appreciate it, but I think it's incorrect. I'm holding Bolt. Watery Grove, unless we have just a bunch of... I think I get rid of Fury here. And hold Bolt. Play Chandra. Uptick Chandra. Like, I don't know if I do this now or end step. I mean, like, do I do it right now? They're tapped out of blue. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like just out of reach. This gets a little bit more. I guess I go for it right here. We're not going to worry about creatures from this point forward. Just going to try to end the game. We'll have them not know about that land. Chandra here, uptick to 5. And technically, Light Up the Night is lethal, if they see that. This is not quite lethal. It's close with an activation of Chandra. They might ping this. Unholy Heats. All right, Chandra's at 3. Okay. I mean, do they just bolt that then? I think I'm okay with that. This is where other Chandra would be game ending. Unholy Heats again. So that's double Unholy Heat to get rid of Chandra. No follow-up. That is... Shoot. Do I play around something here? If I play around Spell Pierce, I'm only doing 2. If I do 2... Drown the Lock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, like, that's 5. It's not like I can play around that, can I? I could hold this for a turn. Try to go for lethal. They Kroxa us, it sucks. Because then we lose the Light Up the Night. I mean, I guess I am supposed to just make them have it. Just make them have it, otherwise we have Raymond Ruins. Just get rid of the Drown the Lock. Maybe I top deck Eidolon or something like that. They need a land here. If it's Monkey, it's not that scary. There's a land. All right, they fetch. They're going to 4. It can't be a shock land, so they do basic here. Kroxa. Kroxa doesn't really kill me that fast. So a lot of things can win it here. We have 2. I need to find 2 more damage. That's so close. It's close enough that I can play it, actually. They attack for 9, 10, 11, 12 if they bolt me, but they can't double bolt me with the Eidolon in play. Eidolon actually might be game ending. Because doing 2 spells, they die. They do 1, it shouldn't be lethal, and then Raymond Ruins should be enough. If they attack, I attack back. If they sit here quietly like I think they should, then we go for another turn. Seasoned Pyromancer is another blocker, which is intriguing. I go down. If I go down, I need to find Bolt. I have 2 more in the list. I just put Jegantha, but Jegantha's 5. If I find Fury, it's intriguing. I go to 12. What does that do for me? I can then block, though. I think we go ahead and play this. Draw some cards. Yeah, the Hedron Prison. I think we play this and draw some cards. We get a Bold, it's a win. Sweet. It's really hard to lose now. We have the Crucible to get around things. I have 2 Raymond Ruins. My opponent's at 4. I'm at 12. I have a blocker. We could probably just go 2 turns with Raymond Ruins anyway at this point. Yeah, it sucks that it's not a spell that can be pitched to Kroxa, but that's fine. We're blocking here, by the way. I think they're supposed to attack. Not attacking here, I think, is surefire doom. How do we want to win this game? Let's do it this way. I think we have all choices in the world now. Now if my opponent plays anything, they just lose. I guess except for Jegantha. We'll let them concede to us. We own this game, not them. Double Eidolon. Brutal for Death Shadow. Easiest block of my life. Boop. Now I got everything going for me, opponent. There we go. We own the game. Concession from the monkey. We are the Simian Spirit Guide. So, relics are interesting. I could main board a couple relics in this matchup. There's really not a whole lot else. Blood Moons are decent in this matchup. Really, it comes down to probably these just pair of relics. Man, I don't even know what I would want to take out here. Ugin is exceptionally powerful in this matchup if you get to Ugin. It might be just a single, like, Light Up the Night, 1 relic in, and just be happy with it. Maybe even a 1 Singleton Chandra out for another relic. And that's more of just to be consistent to get into this meaty section of our deck a lot better. I think that's fine. I think you could keep the Chandra Torch of Defiance, but something's telling me I don't mind a second relic. They had to burn 2 Unholy Heats. You know what's up. They're going to maybe try to save Unholy Heats for Eidolons. We'll just see how it unfolds. Hands is really funny, and I'm going to mulligan it, but it's really funny. You could try to strike it rich off of Raminot, but that's taking damage, doing all kinds of stuff. Not what we want to do. This hand's interesting. It does get to Ugin, which I said is powerful. I don't know if it's worth keeping an Ugin here, though. Like, I could keep. I can get rid of Strike It Rich, potentially. Let's do that. We're going to get rid of Strike It Rich. We're going to put in Ugin, or Exile Ugin, sorry. And then we have 2 Seasoned Pyromancers to get us back in the game. I have a feeling they'll Thoughtseize or Inquisition one of these. But I'm hoping it's that, not Monkey. Monkey. That's good top deck. Nice curve. We will block if given the opportunity. And I think you do block here. It's hard not to block Monkey. Them getting the extra mana just puts them too far ahead, in my opinion. A Ledger Shredder. Nice. Nice. Another thing Ugin can kill. Got 2/4 Ledger Shredder Thoughtseize to the bin here. Checks the top of our library. Bonus Eidolon. Now that one's kind of interesting over a Seasoned Pyromancer. I could play Seasoned Pyromancer here, though. And get, like, more creatures. I kind of like Eidolon here, honestly. It's weird, but I think it's better to be mana inefficient here to get an Eidolon in play. Eidolon just makes the math so strange sometimes. Cool. Opponent goes to 12. We maybe have a Death Shadow here. If we have an Inquisition or Thoughtseize, that's fine. We have 2 Seasoned Pyromancers. It does grow Ledger Shredder. They go down to 10, and we'll be drawing 2 here. Seems like a fine turn. It is a 3/5 Ledger Shredder. That puts it out of range of Fury, unfortunately. But maybe we can race it. Definitely playing Seasoned Pyromancer. No reason to wait here. Karn's good. Karn could be a bridge. We'll see. Let's see what we get. It probably is bridge. The only other thing I could see is maybe Tormod's Crypt. It's a little awkward to play it into the Ledger Shredder. Oh, we could get a Wormcoil if I top deck maybe a land, maybe. Well, my opponent's doing everything. Fetch and shocks and all that. Oop. Darcy. Ledger. 4/6. 3/3 flyers. 7 damage next turn. That's a lot of damage. Ooh. Blood Moon. But I can't block any of this. I want to so bad. Go get bridge as our hope it works. Taking 7 in the air, going to 6. Double bolt kills me. They may go after Karn, giving me 1 more bolts. Triple bolt might have to kill me. Okay. That's me for 4. That puts me to 9. 1 bolt kills me with the attack of both of these in the air. Bridge has got to be the only play here. Love for them to tap out of the Watery Grave for Drown the Lock. But they don't. 1, 2, 3. Putting them to 6. I don't have 6 here. I wonder if I could play Blood Moon first. Yeah, there's not much I can do about the drown, obviously. 4, 5, 6, 7. If they have like Monkey here, it sucks. I think I'm going to play Blood Moon to get rid of the Drown the Lock, potentially. Attack, hope for no Monkey or Bolt. Maybe I leave the token back here. Let's think briefly. If I were to attack for 2, puts them to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think I have to attack with both. They put a K command away. Well, then I'm just dead, right? I'm going to attack with everything. The fact that they throw away a K command, which is lethal, means we're going to game 3. Down to 6 you go, opponent. Go ahead and bolt me. I'm at 2. Was lethal in their hand. Or Surveil or whatever it was. Polluted Delta. What do you got, opponent? Death Shadow. Huh. Blocks here. I hit 1. That's 5. I mean, it's not lethal with the light up the night, so it's going to be bridge. I feel like they punted a little bit. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can go about this that gives me a better chance here. I mean, I don't have much of a chance, right? They just kill me anyway. I have to play bridge. Bridge is my only out here. Attack with these, block 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. If this was a different land, I could try for the light up the night. I have too many things in the graveyard. Let's play the bridge, see what happens. Just another drown. Feels like it. Yep. 2 drowns. I mean, bridge is our only line there. Okay. Everything seems to be okay. Ledger Shredder's a little bit of a problem. A slow roll. They knew about my bridge. I was on a mull to 5 though. Feels all right. Keep this fun hand. All right. We're calling it fun because I've got some good damage here and I've got a Karn I can go get pretty quickly. Okay. That is killable. Kill it like this. Keep going. I was off of a basic mountain too. That's really good to see. Drown the Lock is offline for a little bit here. This is Ledger Shredder. We have the answer finally in hand. Bam. Off it goes. I am going to go get a Liquimetal Coating as our first option here. See if we can mess with their lands a little bit here. Probably won't be able to, but, you know, worth a shot here. Another Ledger Shredder. Now they Thoughtseize. Now we go get bridge. And hope they don't do anything crazy with that K command that we know they have. Yeah, ditching the K command seems so odd there. All right, they got rid of my Liquimetal Coating. So we go get bridge here. I can't imagine there's anything else I would want. Player land, play bridge. Technically, they can attack Karn, and they know what we have in hand, which is all right. I can play Karn, uptick, and work towards light up the night. I could also strike it rich to get it out of the graveyard so that they can't drown the lock the Karn. I say that, and my opponent just put Karn in there, so maybe foolish. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but if I cast both of these, if I Fury, they can drown. I don't want them to drown. Yeah, we would land Karn. That's fair. I just go get like a Tormod's Crypt with that then at that point. I mean, like, what am I getting with the Karn? Because by the time I play the second spell, it's highly likely with the drown that they'll have a 4th type in the yard. Karn won't be out of range. I'm more worried about this existing than anything else. We could get Torpor. We could. Maybe we like work on this unlicensed first or something. I don't know. All right, let's just test the waters here. Because I mean, if this does kill the Ledger Shredder, that feels really good. It does potentially put a creature. There we go. Person start building. Definitely a possibility here. So they're gonna counter this. Surveil. We'll see if this grows or not. It did grow. All right. This loots. They've put 2 Thought Seizes down here. I'm really tempted. There's a Death Shadow. I'm really tempted to go ahead and use this to go get the hearse and pass turn with it in my hand. We'll see. You know, it's a card. I don't think it's going to do anything special here. A lot of ways they can get rid of it. If this is K command to remove bridge, there's not much I can do about that. And this is a 3/5, which means we're pretty close to dying. Unlicensed Hearse to get rid of our bridge would be nice here, but it won't happen because we discard here. We take 6 going to 14. We die in 3 turns, and I don't have ways to kill the 1 creature at least. What's up, Spider? I'm doing all right. Opponent had it all? They certainly had a lot. Certainly had a lot. Let's strike it rich here and pass the turn. Light Up the Night is a way to get rid of Ledger Shredder, albeit a very slow one at this. But I will give it a shot here. Land drop would be nice too. Okay, Expressive Iteration. Blue is down. Ledger Shredder is open. Bolt would be a nice top deck too. Let's see if we can regain here. Opponent puts the card on top before using Darcy. If it's a Death Shadow, they're kind of out of range. They're 13. Ragavan. Oh, Ragavan's nasty. Ragavan loot. Fetch land. It's an okay card. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 5. Doesn't kill Ledger right now. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 upstairs puts him to 9. I don't think I have an answer for all of this. Don't have Bridges main. Looks like Death Shadow is going to take us down here. Oh my gosh. Did they have the Spell Pierce? I could have played around it too. All right. They take us down. Sad too. We had the Eidolons. We have the Eidolons. That should help us a little bit there. Oh well. We will go forward. Yeah, Spider, I forgot how to play Magic. We're doing pretty good, though. 2-1. 2-1. I'd say that a victory. Been a week since playing. Getting back into it. Figure we would play Prison to start things off, and we main decked Eidolon over Bridge. It's been playing well. Needed maybe a few more bridges in the last game. All right, Yorion Sky Noodle against the many Blood Moons. We'll do this and show everyone why we don't play that many Blood Moons. Bobble, okay. It's like Death and Taxes version. Breeding Pool. Tapped Breeding Pool. Interesting. All right, get to strike it rich. If that was the other direction, we would be playing a Blood Moon on turn 2. But in this case, we're playing it on turn 3. And we are going to jam it into the open counter spell here. Not so concerned about it. Let him get a basic. That's fine. We'll follow this with a second Blood Moon probably. Basic, what, Plains? Island. All right, and counter. You got it. You got it, opponent. Keep trying. Triome. Let's go Blood Moon number 2 here. See if they've got second counterspell. Appears they might. And they do. Alright. Guess we're going to have to do this the Karn way. 2 counterspells. Gone. Remember 80 cards? What about 80 cards? My opponent indeed has 80 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Karn Downtick Spyglass named Renin 6. Doing Spyglass here so I can take a peek at what's going on. I do have a Pithy Needle, but there's no point in me holding up mana right now. It doubles the counter spells. They always have it. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. What a hand. All right, Ren and 6 is the name. Opponent's going to be playing Omnath plus Stomping Ground, Dash in Ragavan, and play Ice Fang or Spreading Seas. Absolute bonker turn. Luckily, I have a Fury to nick this off, and we'll go from there. Oh, Ice Fang can be played right now, too. That's fair. If I do get a turn back, a Torpor would be kind of fun to get. A lot of ETB things from our opponent. Oh, I guess they actually can't play Omnath. They don't have white and red. I mean, they can, but they don't get the benefit of playing the cards. They're going to Dash and Monkey, get rid of Karn here, it seems. Going to leave the Ragavan here. Okay, we lose Karn. They play the Stomping Ground. The Chandra. But I can definitely Omnath this next turn. Let's play Chandra Uptick Strike It Rich past turn. That way we just have more mana to work with next turn. And we'll see what happens. Then we'll see what happens. Put this up here. A lot of things going on in this battlefield. All right, so Spyglass shuts down Renin 6. I think this is a good indicator of how this this card really enables, or really fetch lands do. You coming after Chandra, you coming after me? After me, all right. Chandra to 4, Ragavan skips over a Eidolon. Has a treasure token. Karn takes care of treasure tokens if I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I draw a land, I can Karn and Fury. Thanks, Third Universe. Appreciate it. Sacred Foundry tapped. Plays Yorion to hand. Okay. Bonus Fury. I guess I just go Chandra Uptick and then probably hard cast Fury past turn. Unless I get something crazy right here. Season Pyromancer is tempting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, potentially land. I'm gonna say no to that and just cast a Fury. Cast a Fury, get rid of the Ice Fang, and 3 to here. No, they don't have enough on the battlefield that it makes me think I need a Torpor here. If anything, because I had 2 Furies, I think we wait. Having Chandra here plus backup Fury means that if they play Sky Noodle, I can't kill it out of the air as well. I'm just waiting for the Omnath turn plus then like play Yorion off fetch land or something like that. I think the Spreading Seas is this one, so I'm going to get rid of that. Opponent's got 7 cards. This Fury kills this, or this Chandra downtick kills this. If they have fetch land here, Yorion bounce, get an extra card is what they are trying to do. It's not that great for them. And if I kill this and start attacking with 2 Furies, their game's almost over. Almost over. Karn might be just straight uptick on their treasure token as well. There's the fetch land. All right, so we can play Sky Noodle, it appears. I think that's what they're going to do here. Unholy Heat's the Fury. Okay, that's reasonable. I feel you. Dash and a monkey. There's Sky Noodle. So get rid of that. It's just monkey over there. Oh, they had the Spreading Seas too. So dash and monkey. This at 3 or attacks me. Oh, Chandra at 3. Omnath and Spreading Seas return. Dash goes to hand. Draw 2. All right. What do we do here? One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play Karn and Fury. That's not a great idea. We uptick here. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. If I hit Blood Moon, play Blood Moon, Mountain, Karn, down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, down take Bridge for next turn. Sky Noodle kills Chandra. This is not that scary. I feel like I need to kill this. I'm gonna go up. We hit a mountain. Okay, 2 damage to my opponent. This is a hard cast Fury, get rid of Omnath past turn. They'll attack to Chandra. There's no way for me to kill both of these. It's 9 defense versus 8 defense or toughness. Opponent's got 7 cards. I have 1. We haven't been able to keep up with their card advantage. Teferi. Can't imagine they'll bounce much more than maybe Spyglass. Let's go ahead and turn off auto yields in case they go after this. Karn downtick Pithing Needle is a thing. We have a second Omnath. So that's what's playing here. Dang it. Bounce here, get fetch land, play fetch land. They had a fetch land. Okay. Well, this is not ideal. Blood Moon doesn't matter anymore. They have all their colors. Bounces Sky Noodle to replay Sky Noodle. We play the Sky Noodle, draw here, reset both Planeswalkers. McMoney.deck, yeah. It does its thing. These Empowerments. All right. Well, Teferi exists here. I think we can attack Teferi and see what my opponent does. We can do like Karn. Maybe something else. I mean, I don't think they want to block here, do they? Oh, they do block. Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Karn. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I go get just Pithing Needle here. Nah, then they kill this. I They get bridge. Play bridge. They have to use bridge. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm just trying to make it hard for them to win. I could get a Pithy Needle. It's kind of interesting. I've already burned through one Karn. What if I got a Wormcoil Engine? That makes the game interesting. Let's go real strange here. Pithy Needle for Teferi. We'll watch it get we'll watch it get Prismatic Ending away, and I won't be able to go get this bridge, but then this was gonna the bridge is gonna be Prismatic Ending as well. This way I can play Seasoned Pyromancer next turn and just have a lot of maybe options here. Ragavan for here to face, get treasure token, Karn, poof. They go over A, probably Chandra. Nope, Mountain, okay. I love a Chandra here. Chandra would be good. Either Chandra would be fine. Wouldn't do a lot. Omnath number 3 in the top 1/3, 2/3 of their list. I've killed lots of Omnaths too. Can't say I haven't tried. Oh, another fetch land. Who needs Wrenn 6? Now they'll play like Fury or Solitude, right? Prismatic Endings. Cool. Teferi's online. Bounces Yorion. You know what happens when they bounce Yorion, ladies and gentlemen. Plays Yorion. Maybe flicker this, but it's definitely Omnath and maybe both Planeswalkers doing their thing. Value being generated here. They're going to keep the little Ragavan. That could. It performs terribly in Paper Magic. Oops. We're going to continue to play Magic for ourselves, though. Seasoned Pyromancer. Does he have a counter? They found the other counter, ladies and gentlemen. Pass the turn. Does 4-color always seem to work no matter what? With the Red Rage list, we get close to killing them. You can't let this deck churn on value. I mean, at this point, my opponent's got a full hand. I have no cards here. They're going to dash this, or they're going to run in the Ragavan. I'm just going to block it. I'm going to laugh. The problem is that online, you can time the deck out. In Paper, you sit there with your opponent as they try to kill you, and you play one game of Magic sometimes. Hey, opponent saw the line. Now, this opponent's going to be a little quicker about it, but... I have drawn 20 cards. My opponent has drawn, 40 cards. Attaching all these auras, drawing even more cards here. You know what? I'm not even going to do the Seasoned Pyromancer thing. F6. Karn. Won't matter. But Karn. Ooh, I could bolt something. That's kind of fun. Let's bolt Wrenn 6 just to send a message. F6. Card Fry. Yeah, that would kill Yorion. Unholy Heat is probably the more preferred way that people are killing Yorion these days. Dang. All right, that was game 1. 16 minutes on my opponent's clock. We do have a faster thing we can do with Eidolons. There's not really much for me to do in terms of sideboarding. There just isn't much. Torpor, we want to get off the Karn. Yeah, there's not much. I probably could entertain the relics here. And these could be entertained instead of a strike it plus maybe like a light up the night. And that way we could keep Wrenn 6 in line if that's their play, but that's about all we got. That's about all we have. We have the Blood Moons. They don't do a whole lot. I don't have a Ratchet Bomb or a Engineered Explosive to get rid of Abundant Growth, so my opponent should have all their colors by about turn 3. Anytime Ragavan attacks and I don't have the Lightning Bolt to get rid of it, or a blocker, they'll be able to get stuff. Karn can slow that down with the treasures. It doesn't slow down that fast. Got to win against this list very quickly. Very quickly. And that is like, you have to win on turn 4 and usually be on the play, because if they do play Omnath and start playing lands to gain life, you just lose. That's how we've lost a couple times. Had them at like 2 or 3 or 1. It's just sadness from there. All right, this is about as good as it gets, other than a Strike It Rich right into Blood Moon on turn 2. So we'll take it. See what Eidolon can do for us. Karn to go get Spyglasses, Torp Orbs, something like that might be worth our while this game. We will see what they start with. Triome. Okay. Sideways Triome. We'll play Eidolon past turn. See if they leave themselves up a counter spell this time around. Maybe they go get Renin 6 here. And maybe they want to get rid of Eidolon. I don't know. Solitudes. Eidolon. Poof. There it goes. Ephemerate? No. Okay. Mountain. Renin 6. Okay. Blood Moon looking okay right now. I'm going to play the Blood Moon over trying to go after the Renin 6. It's not a threat with a Blood Moon in play. We have Karn next. Okay. Things are happening here. It's going to be Karn, like, I don't know, Pithy Needle or something? Might be Karn Walking Ballista. Or not Walking Ballista. What if we got, like, Wormcoil or something? Maybe we get a Wormcoil. Why not? I probably have to hit the Renin 6 with at least a bolt here to keep it in check. We will see. We will see. Let's go Spyglass here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chandra into Spyglass with Bolt up in case this all falls apart. We have Boseiju, Expressive, Ice Fang, Spreading Seas, and Yorion. We can say okay to this. We can name Ren and 6. Say okay to that. We should be close to having this one locked out. We'll see. Yep. Okay. So this is like the one few times that it basically, opponent doesn't have the right fetch lands, or they have the couple lands that kind of go badly against Blood Moon. They decided to Solitude the Eidolon. I think they honestly could have just left that there. And what they probably needed to do is not even worry about the Renin 6. I was showing that I potentially could play a Blood Moon. They have the Boseiju. Just wait. It's not like you have a land there. Play slow. I haven't put that much pressure on you. We'll see what they do in game 3. And I think I'm like really tempted to bring the Pithy Needle in, but I also know the value of just like, hey, let's not try to overboard for Renin 6 here. I could have the Strike It Rich, but because we're on the draw, I do have Gemstones, so we'll just take for what we have. This hand sucks. We need something more aggressive or does something different. Okay, this is cool. We can keep this. I'm gonna go, I kind of want to go greedy here and get rid of a land. I'm gonna try it. This is very greedy. Ugh, Ragavan sucks. Okay, but we're instantly rewarded here, and I have Karn. Karn can kind of mess with the with what's happening over there. I don't have a removal for Ragavan though. We might be popping Relic like this turn. It's a fetch land. We're not going to do it. Not going to pop this turn, mainly because they have the fetch land. Now, my opponent can fetch here, and they do have potentially counter magic up. Doesn't resolve counter magic. Ooh, that's a little nasty. I'll put that on top. They saved their fetch land here. This makes me think they have Wrenn and 6 in hand. I put it on top because I'd like to try to get a Blood Moon here. With Karn, and they're leaning heavily on their blue and their red mana right now. Blood Moon's going to be taken from us. We didn't think that one through. Wrenn and 6 gets rid of Misty Rainforest. Opponent's got lots of mana going on here. All right. Do we Karn here? Or do I Chandra? That's true. It's a guaranteed dead card. That's fair. I kind of want a Karn. I kind of want a Karn. If they have the counterspell, they got it. But if not, yeah. I'm just going to eat your treasure tokens, opponent. Now they have one fetch here. Maybe a second fetch. This is kind of interesting. I think the Karn was the right play. We'll see. Chandra downtick was my other thought here, but then they have the Wrenn and 6 that pings off the Chandra. If I tick up on the Relic, they shoot it with the Wrenn and 6. I lose a Relic for nothing. Expressive Iteration prior to the fetch land, though. This saves this. The Abundant Growth. That's annoying. A lot of mana for my opponent. A lot of basics. A lot of things before they attacked with Ragavan. I find this all very fascinating. Attacks Karn. That's rude. You can leave Karn out of this. Karn never did anything to you. All right. I think we just go a good old Chandra downtick Ragavan here. No, we don't ever play an artifact land in the sideboard. We can eat the Ragavan and get rid of this treasure token. My opponent does technically have white mana right now. They go to ping here, the Fury gets rid of the Wrenn and 6. No, I never play artifact land. It's no point. All right, Chandra, goodbye. Wrenn and 6 within Fury target. Hallowed Fountain played. This could be a Yorion, because I think they put that to hand earlier. I don't recall. They did shock that in. Why did they shock that in? Makes me nervous. Why do you shock that in, opponent? That's true. It could be Solitude. All right. Well, we're going to cast a Fury. We're going to get rid of the Wrenn and 6. Let's just start there. And then maybe uptick with Karn one more time. Maybe I downtick to get something. Solitude would kill it, so if I get something, I need to get like a Wormcoil Engine or something like that. I don't know, I think I go get the Wormcoil. Let them Solitude and smack Karn. We're going to lose Karn to some prismatic ending or something like that soon. Wormcoil Engine makes things interesting, shall we say. Here comes the Solitude. All right, so we lose Fury, gain a little bit of life. They're going to attack the Karn. I have the Den of the Bugbear I can run at them. I believe this is still in the Companion Zone. We've kind of kept a lot of things in check here. Bobble, okay. Sees what they're drawing, plays Fetch to get rid of it. Breeding Pool. Does not shock in, and draws a fresh card. All right, we found ourselves Karn again. Maybe Maybe it's time to just pop Relic here. I missed on land drop. Let's pop. Interesting card. We'll pass. They dash in a monkey. Maybe I go ahead and put this down. Cycles the Triome. All right, so we lost a Relic here. Renin 6 comes online. It has a Triome to pick up. This is really nasty. Dashing Ragavan makes me glad I kept the Defiance here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Or attempt to. I think I single block here. I could double block, but I think the single should be fine enough. Don't need to randomly lose another token here. Was this Omnath? Yep. Draw a card, play a fetch land, go get your Yorion here. 1, 2, 3. If I draw a land, maybe it's Karn Downtick Torp Orb. That makes Wurmcoil stronger here. Omnath's kind of a good card. Just a little bit. Land. Bolt. I could go get that Torp Orb. I'm gonna go get the Torp Orb here. I think they attack before anything. And I'm gonna like hopefully be able to block and bolt, but I'm not bolting the Solitude. I'm bolting the Omnath to get rid of it, hopefully. I could have attacked to be aggressive and done this. I don't think they block if I do that, though. I mean, they're at 22 and they play a land and it negates the Spirit token. So it has to come the other direction. Abundant Growth, draw a card here. Fetch land just completely knocks me back to the Stone Age. There it is. The gift here that I have is that I'm going to give a shot at killing Omnath. I could try to go after this. Omnath would be more balanced if it was boltable, probably. All right, luckily I get to do this right now. They don't get like tons of mana. But they could put Sky Noodle down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna just simply play a Torp Orb. The big hope here is that it doesn't get Prismatic Ending, which is a high probability. We'll play Strike It Rich. So we have Wurmcoil next turn, we'll pass. Yorion plus 5 unknown cards. Please don't Prismatic this, thank you. Don't Teferi it, don't Prismatic it, don't March it. Don't ignore it. Play into it. All right, well, nice and short-lived here. Prismatic Ending. Opponent's going to play an Omnath, going to play a Fetch Land, going to play a Yorion, going to bounce Omnath, Abundant, draw 3 more cards, go to discard. Opponent's at 35, I'm at 10. Game is at this point just unwinnable, and we can just sit here and chat if we want to about what's going on here. Or we can concede and go to match number 5 of the league. It's up to you all. What do you want to do? Because we can't win this. There's nothing I can do. I'm at 1 card, my opponent's at 7. I mean, I'll put Wurmcoil into play and smile, but gaining 6 is nothing compared to Solitude. And we most definitely are going to play Wurmcoil. Playing Chandra doesn't do anything for us here. Let's go to match number 5. All right. Still tired of 4 color. Sure, it's a good deck, but man, yawn. How about the local sports team? Poof. You see that? 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. 9 minutes on my opponent's clock. They're at least playing at a decent clip here. 2-2. Start off well. Crashed and burned. Let's see if we can get this W here for 3-2 in League number 1 tonight. No slow death? Indeed. Indeed. Don't let anyone dim my sparkle. We believe. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Red Prison is definitely struggling when you run into Murktide or the Yorion list. It's a struggle. It be a struggle. All right, match 5. Let's go. Let's get the W. 0-0 for our opponent. I forget. Was that opponent 4-0? Probably. 1-1. Looks like they were the 1-1 opponent. Yeah, 1-1 opponent. Okay. All right. Bolt something. Eidolon in turn 2. Maybe Bloodmoon in turn 3. Chandra in turn 4. It is the prominent list I play. Chrono 256. In fact, I don't know how to play anything else. Coffers, all I'm ever told about is that it struggles against low to the ground decks, and then I don't usually have too much of an issue with that. So I think it might be my lucky variance there. Combo can be a little bit difficult. It depends if you're heavy on marches and fatal pushes versus Inquisition Thoughtseizes, and I think that then differs what you're weak against. Anything that's mid-range or creature-based, which are essentially what Murktide and 4-color are, Coffers is really good against that stuff. Not going to F6 here. I don't know what they're doing. Consider. I assume it ends step. Oh. Well, this sucks that we're playing the non-Chalice version. Okay. Living End. Need a Bloodmoon. ASAP. This is gonna... Oh. I found a Bloodmoon. Gonna play Eidolon pass turn. Opponent's gonna cycle 2 things and spin the wheel. I found it. I have the card for game 1. This is going to be a very hard matchup. We don't have Chalice in this build, and I took out... Wow, they didn't cycle anything. What are they doing? You didn't cycle anything, opponent. Did you forget? Aggro Evoke Fury is interesting. I think I actually just want to take my time. Bam, I attack for 2. Gotcha. Gotcha. Bam. I'm just going to take my time here. My opponent's going to take 4 off of the cast if they go for it right here. If they cycle something, the only thing that really gets them out of this is like some sort of counter or a Brazen Bar. Very likely they could have either. My opponent didn't cycle anything, so it's possible they have a lot of action in their hand. Playing a Chandra and then just hard casting a Fury after a Living End looks fine, and bolting at this point. I mean, this is kind of our game plan right now. I have decent cards in my hand. I don't think it's right to go aggressive with the Fury there. The other thing is if I evoke the Fury and they kind of see that kind of line coming, what am I evoking? The Chandra away so that I could potentially bolt in response to keep the card, and then I have something that's kind of pesky. Wow, turtle. Turtle. That's interesting. Island. Bloodmoon resolves. All right, I like our position here. I do like it right now. Chandra uptick Eidolon is definitely our next play. They might be just playing a hard cast Fury, you know. Here we go. They didn't have a force for this. I go ahead and chance it here. As mentioned, the Eidolon is worth kind of 2 spells worth if they do their Cascade. Cycles another Riverwinder here. A little afraid of a Fury, but we have answers for Fury. We'll start upticking this probably for damage, although I could potentially do it so that I leave Bolt open, casting hard casted Furies here. Casting something. All right, Curator. That's fine. No Furies unless they pitch for it. Blood Moon gets him here, I think. We will see. Welp. I'm going to do Karn down tick. We're going to go get a Liquimetal Coating or Pithy Needle or Tormod's Crypt. There's a million things I could get. Let me get a Relic. Maybe they have Manamorphose? Maybe they do. Maybe they do, and I'm about to get got here, and I should have gotten Bridge. We'll find out together. Okay. I feel safe now. Relic in play. We good. We good. Next game. Game 2. What do you got? What do you got for us, opponent? They can only kill one thing if they play land plus Fury. Sometimes they're running it. I think, what is it? Crashing Footfalls is probably the list that has the Fury more often than the blue Living End list. That's true. Manamorphose would break the Cascade. Or you could just get lucky. You know, sometimes some people like to live on the lucky side. Basic Forest is found here. Shardless Agent. Okay. Plays the Living End. Eidolon Trigger. Use this before Eidolon goes to the bin. Pick up a Blood Moon. Okay. And an Agent. Sweet. Chandra's almost there, too. I mean, I think this next turn is pretty straightforward. Down tick for like a new Relic. Play that Relic. Probably just play Seasoned Pyromancer, getting rid of Blood Moon and this. Uptick here, probably. Have a blocker and all that. Subtlety. That's rude. We'll bottom, because I'm going to uptick with the Chandra now. Boom, bolt. And we get a concession because of the bolt. All right. Both relics are in. Torp Orb's probably reasonable to have. Our Void Mirrors make sense. Bridge is nice. It's just kind of frustrating it's over here. Ugins go out in this game. Fire Artisan can go out. One light up the night. License Hearst could come in here too. And we just ditch, what, another light up the night? Maybe an Eidolon. Maybe a Singleton Strike It Rich. That's probably all right. Cool. Seems decent. A lot of graveyard hate that we have in the sideboard. The Void Mirrors are a replacement for Chalice. They hit some interesting things that Chalice doesn't, and they play similar roles against the 0 mana spells. Keeping bolts, Eidolons, some light up the nights, trying to get that pressure, because I think we still need the pressure. We can't just sit here for forever. Opponent's got a lot of those freebie spells that they can play. This hand is not doing it. We're going to mulligan this. Unless we want to put 2 Furies in the bin and see what that does for us. Got a lot more, lot better things to do here. Mulligan, look for Void Mirror, look for Unlicensed Hearst, look for Relic. Yeah. And we'll get rid of a Chandra here. It's the only thing that's not castable. All right, let's see what this can do for us. I bet they have counter spells of some variety. 2 Eidolons. Woo, that's vicious. I think I leave with Void Mirror, though, because I'm on the draw. And unless they have a force of great negations, I think we'll be good with the Void Mirror resolving. And then things get spicy. Street Wraith. I mean, they might have Mystical Dispute, but it's going to cost them 3. Opponent cycles. Plays a Breeding Pool. Void Mirror, sweet. Void Mirror land Blood Moon would be great. All right, Void Mirror, you do your thing. You do your thing. No counter. All right. Let's see what happens. Land and then Blood Moon. That's all I'm asking for. And then we win. I bet Seiju could get this. Seiju could get it. Hard cast Force of Vigor. Opponent griefs us. Just get rid of the card. It's out of hand. That's rough. All right, we do hit the land. Just gonna take the 2 here to play an Eidolon. Pass turn. Would they exile Living End? Oh no, another grief. Okay. Grief. Usually it's Living End. No one ever realizes what they're doing against Void Mirror. All right. Bounces with Turtle. Nope. Waker. I don't know. Void Mirror might get us there. Good grief. Curator to the bin. F6. I get to play this other Eidolon and have Bolt up. Things get really wild. A lot of damage real fast. Zoom, zoom. But if they get rid of the Void Mirror and they get to do their thing, then we very dead. All right, second Eidolon here. Attack with Eidolon. Pass the turn. That being said, if I were to bolt them, it would hurt. Go ahead, opponent. So if they play, they take 8, and they need to get rid of the Void Mirror as well. Whew. That's a lot of damage, opponent. That's a lot of damage. At end step, I'm probably going to go ahead and bolt and just take the chunk of damage. 1 off Ruins and 4 off my Eidolons. Double Misty Rainforest, too. It's not being very nice to them. That is for sure. I don't know what the Flex Tape guy is. I've probably seen Flex Tape guy, but that's not probably how I know them. Opponent's adding up all the damage they're about to incur. Turning this into Pyro Prison's more Red Rage list than anything at the moment. But it's getting the job done. Or trying to. Maybe they're adding it up to concede. Who knows? Who knows? All right. We're going to take our ouchies. Ow! Ow! All right. Just showing my opponent an example of what will happen to them if they cast a spell. Attack for 4. Oh, they're going to kill with this and this. That's what's going to happen here. That is what's going to happen here. Sends one to hand. Interesting. Send the other to hand? Then I'll redeploy both. Send it to the hand, opponent. Dang. How rude. I'm going to redeploy both. I mean, these are just as lethal to them as they are to me. This is a kind of good matchup. If I was playing the version with Chalices in there, I would be doing a lot better probably. Although Void Mirror has a very unique spot in this matchup. I'd say in general, it's a decent matchup for Red Prison. All right, no Steam Vents, Shock in here. Oh man, look at all this damage we have lined up for our opponent. And then how much of it just comes flying back to my face. We're gonna cast this for full value since it doesn't hurt me. And that actually puts it at the point where if they cast anything into Eidolons, they die. So they have to get rid of everything with expensive spells. Yeah, it did stop the grief. Yeah, it's a little... It's not supposed to stop stuff like that, but it very much can. The thing is that if I can get the Blood Moon down, then it stops the Force of Vigor, which is usually the way that they get out of stuff like this anyway. All right, opponent's looking at this. They hardcast a Subtlety. I am at 7. Things get very odd here. F6. Now they can't necessarily attack. We'll see. I'm kind of a fast player, yeah. I play the magics at lightning speed. Opponent stays back 2 block with Subtlety. That's a funny card. Excuse me, can we move? Oh no, Void Mirror. It's okay, chat. Just making them think. All right, I think I attack for the 2, and then I kind of just want to bolt their face. I'm going to slow roll the bolt. I need them to tap out of Force of Negation, even though this is here. They could hard cast it, so let's just wait. And if I top deck land, I win. If they go to kill me somehow, I'll lightning bolt them. That's true. Force kills them too. All right, we're done slow rolling. Boom, bolt. So, I don't know if we would have drawn the land or not. But there you go. 3-2. Red Prison. It's an interesting list. No bridge main. We brought the Eidolons. The more aggressive feels correct. There's probably a few matchups where it would have been obviously nice to have the bridge. The Grixis Death Shadow one comes to mind. Probably have too many artifacts for Karn to pick up. This is our anti-Chalice build, though, so we don't have Chalices in this list. Sometimes we put one main or sideboard for Karn to get. This one plays Ugin and Strike It Rich, so trying to go a little bit bigger. And it does that from time to time. Not a bad list. It does what it does. It gets 3-2s pretty frequently and 4-1s. Also can get a couple 2-3s. It's not getting 5-0s, though. Red Prison is just struggling to get those 5-0s. But hey, sometimes you just go to FNM because you want to throw this card down. That's easy. It's easy.